What's up, motherfuckers? What is up, you guys? We are back with another video. Aren't y'all proud of us? We actually putting these videos out.
Kept our word for the first time ever.
But as you could tell, we probably can't tell, but I don't this is gonna be a Q&A video. So we had a lot of questions that were asked, and I mean, we might as well go ahead and answer them.
Right. What's the wait for?
All right, disclaimer, I have no idea what's on these questions. Jerry just sprung this on me, so I just was like, all right, we can do this.
I sure did.
All right, first question.
Do you all plan to have more children? If so, how many? When? Who will carry next? And what gender do you prefer?
All right, do we plan on having more children? We're just going to open it out the gate, I guess. Like, shoot. Do we plan on having more children? The answer is
yes.
Yes. When Ava was first born, we were like, yeah, that's dead. And then she hit like the 3-month mark, and we was like,
just one more.
So me personally, I want 2 more.
I don't understand that. What?
I want 2 more, but it's only if we have twins. I don't think I will want another child after we have another. Does that make sense? Like, after we have another child, like if we get pregnant again and it's only 1 child, I'll be done. If we get pregnant and it's 2, obviously we're done. But that's how I would prefer it to be twins.
Or you said if we adopted an older child.
Or if we adopt an older child, then that's still like my goal. Like, I would like to adopt a 4th child. Actually, I feel like I just want to adopt a 4th child.
So the thing is, we always wanted to adopt.
Right.
Always. So I wanted to have a child. She wanted to have a child.
And then we wanted to adopt a child.
Yeah. So we always anticipated having 3 children.
Right.
But since we have two really good embryos left,
right,
we want to use them.
Yeah. So so really, what that would look like is, of course, the embryos were my personal embryos. So the 2 embryos that we will go back to get, I will not be carrying. Jerry will be carrying my last 2 embryos. Which is, I feel like it's just amazing for her to do. Like, I love it.
Oh, science.
So, if you don't know what that means, we'll do another video on that and go a little bit more in depth. But, basically she'll be carrying my last 2 embryos because the other 2 aren't that great.
And they're not even the same day.
And they're not the same day. They're not the same grade, period. So we kind of might as well just let those go. But
which I know y'all gonna say, I got pregnant with a blah 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 blah.
Yeah, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we know it can work, but I think it would have to be these 2 that we go in for next time fail for us to actually even consider doing those last 2.
Right.
So I mean, we still have options.
But we definitely want to be done birthing children by the time we're 30.
Yeah, so we have 3 years.
Exactly. So we at least want Ava to be 2, and it's before we turn 30. So y'all can do the math.
Right. So yeah.
Oh.
I think we answered.
I think I covered who's gonna carry.
Yeah.
When. And we don't have a gender preference.
No, we don't care about the gender preference. We already have our girl and our boy, so really...
Like, I know we said with Ava we wanted a boy, but we needed a girl.
We just want a healthy child.
We needed a girl.
Yeah,
so
we did need a
girl.
No, we're good. Like, we just want a healthy baby. We don't care if it's a boy or a girl. That really doesn't matter. We really might not even find out the gender of the next child until we give birth. So, that's how much we just are really just like... it doesn't really matter to us at this point.
We had the boy experience, we had the girl experience, so now it's just like
right. And I think I never thought I would say that, but we had really close friends that decided not to find out the gender until the baby was born, and the anticipation kind of was crazy, but it was kind of cool when they finally said it's a, and we were like, oh man, like the whole 9 months you were anticipating and you were wondering, and the fact that you could have known what it was a million times, it's just
like it was a
crazy.
Triple surprise. We didn't know the gender of the baby's name, when the baby was gonna come, and then it was just like everything at once.
So I kind of like that. So we might not do a gender anything. We'll see. Yeah.
Ooh. What happened to Aiden's dog?
All right. So if you follow us on social media, you knew that we got Aiden a dog. We got Aiden a dog about August the 3rd-ish.
With anticipation that Shireen wasn't going to give birth until the end of August.
Right. My due date was like August 22nd to the 26th, that time frame. So remember that. So
and I know y'all like, y'all shouldn't have been trying to get no dog when y'all was about to have a baby.
We kind of had mom guilt.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like we really wanted to get him a dog, and
we felt like he's not going to get as much attention. Like, he's about to be a whole baby in this house. He's not going to be the only baby. He's not going to be the only kid. And we were like, let's get him a dog to, like, lighten the load. Bad idea.
Yeah. I came home from the C-section. Jerry's mom was like, this dog was rough. Yeah. And literally, like, some shoes I had just bought Aiden. Like, it was like a pair of Jordans, a pair of Nikes.
One of Aiden's favorite toys.
Like, his cup, like, all of it was chewed up. Jerry's crock pot got chewed up. So we was just like, this ain't for us right now.
Not only that, but he injured Aiden twice.
Right. Aiden fell on the ground because he decided to run circles around Aiden with his leash. It was just a lot, and it wasn't for us at the time.
It wasn't enjoyable, and I felt like the poor puppy had anxiety, and it just wasn't a good match. And
for a little kid, it wasn't a good match for a kid. And we had another baby coming. It was just too much.
And I think that's kind of the issue with getting dogs from the pound. Even though it's great to get dogs from the pound, but you just never know.
Right, you don't know their history. You don't know how they're going to interact with you or kids.
In the kennel, he seemed to be like super calm and sweet. And when we got him home, he was bouncing off the walls. He was slightly aggressive. It was just a lot.
It wasn't for us.
No.
I'm not even trying to
I definitely don't recommend getting a dog with kids this young.
Right.
And I also don't recommend getting a dog when you're about to have a baby. Yeah, no.
That was a no for us. But we learned our lesson, y'all.
Yes.
So if we get another dog in the future.
But the mom guilt is gone.
It is gone.
Our babies get an equal amount of attention. And if we notice Aiden is slightly getting jealous, we do the most.
Right.
So we're good. We're not going to be thinking about a dog for some years.
Years. All right. So explain how each of you feel being the birth mom. I feel like it is a difference. It is a difference. But I feel like I don't know, like, it's different, but I try not to make it different. I don't know if that makes sense. Like,
well, we've learned that a lot of the connection with the child you birth comes from hormones.
Yeah. And
how attached you feel to that child. So it's just, obviously it's a difference, but it's not like a treat or love difference. It's
right.
Just like, I just birthed this child difference. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I think that overprotective, because Aiden is 3 now. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I was overprotective of him when he was like under 1. And even now I'm still kind of overprotective. But I'm not
about that boy, okay?
I'm not as overprotective now at age 3 as I am with Ava at 3 months. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, it's a difference, but I mean, I feel like, and especially like since I'm breastfeeding her, it's a difference in the sense of like, I know that any and everything I do is going to affect her. All right. So I just feel like, that's the difference. I know I can go out and get her formula, but I don't want to.
And it's something special about being the only person who can feed your baby.
Right. Right. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I hate pumping. I dislike pumping just because it's time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really hurt. It's just time consuming to me. So, yeah.
But she definitely enjoys being
the source, the food source for my child. Source. Absolutely.
And there's also we both have struggled at times about like connecting with that other baby, the non-biological baby, because they know that birth mom's heartbeat and voice and touch, and they smell the milk, and it's just something different about the non-biological parent holding that baby versus the biological parent.
Right.
And I really didn't believe in that until Ava came, because with Aiden it was, I mean, I just felt like it was something different, but
right.
It's literally, it's just how it goes.
It is.
And it has nothing to do with who the parent is. It's just the baby just knows certain things.
Right.
And feels certain things.
But I overall think Aiden made me soft, and then Ava just made me softer. So regardless, I'm just a big old softie now. It don't matter if I birthed her or not. Like,
I did not see myself being the disciplinarian, but she's so soft. Like, I be like, you're not gonna get up. You're not gonna discipline them. You're not.
I be trying. I
gotta be the bad cop.
I be trying.
trying. So, anyways, it's lovely both ways.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But I wouldn't hesitate birthing a child and having that experience. But they're no less your children if you didn't have them.
Right.
And I'm getting ready in a few years to carry her embryo. So when that baby comes out, it's not going to look like me. It's not going to have my DNA. And that's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. I love both my kids the same, period.
Yeah, I love both of them the same, like, easily.
Yeah.
What did I get you? Well, what did we get each other for Christmas? We ain't saying right now.
No, y'all will see later.
Yeah, that's, I can't.
It'll give it away. We like the element of surprise.
Right. Can you guys do a day in the life with Aiden? My son also has autism, and I love to see your routine with him. Yes, we've been talking about that.
We've been trying to get there, but as y'all know, this is a child with autism, so every day is different.
Right.
Some days he gets 3 hours of sleep, and that's not necessarily the days that we want to record.
Like last night, he went to bed at like 10 o'clock. He woke up at like midnight, and I gave him like 2 doses of melatonin, like trying to get him back to sleep. He didn't go back to sleep till 6 a.m., y'all.
And he had a rough day because of it.
Yeah, and he woke up at like 10 o'clock. So it wasn't like he got his rest back. He just didn't.
And I'm not one to sugarcoat, but I don't want to show his worst days.
Right.
And be stressed out about picking up a camera, and we still have Ava, like.
Right. So we're gonna try to do it soon within this Vlogmas. So just bear with us, and hopefully we can get it recorded.
Because I would like to get this on film.
All right. Sorry, y'all. We had to go get Ava.
Yeah. But we would like to document it, and because I don't think we give ourselves enough credit about how much we have to consider and what we go through on a daily basis, because I mean, it's not easy, and we always wonder why we're so exhausted and so like sometimes like just ships passing in the night, like not even connecting with each other, because we have a lot going on.
It is a lot going on.
So
yeah, it's a lot, and I think what also makes it hard is COVID. Mm-hmm. Like, because we can't get out of the house, and he needs that like not even outside time, like that out of the house.
He
like
needs his mind preoccupied.
Right,
he needs to move.
Like when we figured out that he had to get out of the house, y'all have to understand, like, he was in therapies. He was going, like, we started taking him to Sky Zone weekly. We started taking him to Jamboree weekly. So it was like,
he's done swim lessons. He's done soccer.
It was literally like we had started doing stuff to occupy his week. So it was kind of like, yeah, he had downtime, but each day we had to kind of get him in a routine to get out of the house and, you know, to just interact, because he's not good at that. So it's just been different and harder for us. So
we plan to, but
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it soon. So just bear with us. We promise you we're gonna get it out and do it.
Yeah. Has the D word ever come up? And if so, how did you overcome that battle?
What's the D word?
Divorce.
All right. The D word has definitely come up. Unfortunately, it has definitely come up. I'm not about to sit up here and pretend like we are just like the most perfect couple. We have had our issues. We have had a lot of issues.
But we're not willing to like blast those issues or record these issues because
right.
those are personal issues that don't nobody else needs to know about.
Right.
So I mean, I just think we've been together since we were children, 19. Like we didn't know nothing, and like we grew up together because we were thrown out into the real world together at the same time, and we had to figure it out. And we've made mistakes, and we've had to grow, and we've also had to relearn love languages because we've changed and matured. And I think it's very important to check in with your mate and make sure that everybody's getting everything that they need.
Yeah, I mean, like she said, like we've overcome it, obviously, because we're not divorced. But yes, we have had those moments where we had to kind of relearn each other and either kind of like, I'm not going to say just deal with each other's flaws, but learn each other's flaws and grow from it and figure out how we can interact and work around each other's flaws. And I mean, I understand that certain things are non-negotiables, but that wasn't a thing for us. It was just kind of like we just weren't, the communication was our biggest issue. Like we weren't communicating how we needed to. And honestly, that, I feel like that can be a total different video, like going into detail about that, because we definitely have talked about getting a divorce before.
Pre Ava.
Yeah, but before Ava, before we even conceived Ava.
Yeah.
But after we had Aiden. So,
which that's serious.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. So we'll kind of do another I want to say story time with that video, with that question, but to answer that question, yes, we have. How long have y'all had y'all dreads, and how do you keep them so healthy? We have had our locks for, I've had mine for
6 or 7.
I've had mine for 7 years.
Yeah, she's had them since the second year we were together.
Yeah, I've had mine for 7 years now.
That's a long time.
It is a long time. And Jerry has had hers for 5, right?
Yes, because I was so serious. I didn't want to have locks on my wedding day. So I did it, we got married September, that April.
Yep.
I got locked up.
I don't even know if you can, let's see.
She just trying to show off some hang time. I could just, look, y'all, look at that. Her hair longer than mine, obviously.
So it doesn't.
Somebody said, how do we keep them healthy? Listen, wrap your stuff up at night because you don't want to lose your edges. You need to oil your hair and get you a good loctician. Boom.
Yeah, like we have an amazing loctician. But unfortunately, since COVID, we haven't really been to her. So Jerry has been just holding it down for us, and I need to get a retwist anyway. But my hair is actually probably like to right here.
But since they're
twisted, it's like definitely shorter.
Her hair is longer than mine.
Yeah, like maybe a little bit past that now.
And I'd be so jealous. She has one that comes almost down to her lap.
It's this one, but it's twisted.
It's twisted, yep. But yeah. That answers that.
Yeah. What happened to your foster baby, and do you plan to foster in the future? I feel like we already did a video.
I think we did.
So go watch that video to find out what happened to our foster child. And do we plan to foster in the future? Yes, we do.
Wait, hold on. He's alive and well.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine. Well, he's
alive.
He's alive and well. Do we plan on fostering in the future? Yes, we definitely do.
We just got on the phone with him like, hello.
Yeah, like, so.
What's going on?
Since we had Ava, our agency they kind of put your house on hold, for you, like, when you give birth or when it's a new addition or something like that in your family, into your household, because, they want you to kind of get acclimated with the new addition to your house. So because we had Ava, we had to go on hold for like 3 months. So we just got off a hold, But of course, COVID still is here, so
It slowed down the whole
it
process.
slowed down everything. So we're just kind of just waiting for the phone call. Our house is still open.
And yes, don't think that since we had Ava, we was done with that. No, you can continue your family and still foster children.
Yeah. So but right now, like, they have different requirements in the state that we live in. Like, you can't have more than one child under 1. You can't have more than 3 children under 3. So Aiden is 3. Ava is 3 months. So we can't have.
She turned 4 months today, boo.
All right. So we can't have. we can't have anybody under 1, which we weren't really
until
looking
she's
for that
1.
until she's 1, and we can only have one other child between 1 and 3. So we can take one child, and then we can take older children. But we still have a cap on how old. So yes, to answer that, our home is still open as an active foster home.
Yes. But COVID has slowed down the process.
Yeah.
And who knows how this is going to go. But
I mean, we're hoping that we'll get a call soon. But I mean, only time will tell. Like, I think right now is one of the best times that we can get the call, is because I'm currently working from home. Jerry is a stay-at-home mom. Aiden isn't in school. Ava obviously isn't in daycare.
So we're all home together, just working through everything.
Right.
So,
And it's been chill. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to go back. So,
like, the work thing is good, but not being able to go anywhere else.
Right. That's what's the downfall. So, and we take COVID really seriously because people have been, like, affected by COVID.
It's hit close to home, like,
too many times.
Several times for us. So we ain't playing.
We're not playing with it. We don't be going out doing no extra stuff. So it's literally grocery store and home. So yeah. But that's all of the questions that we have for now. If you have any other questions, you can.
Or if we missed any,
right.
I mean, we didn't get that many, so I don't know if I don't think I missed none.
Right. So hopefully we didn't. But if we did, just shoot the question back to us, and we'll try to get an answer in another video, or we'll just answer another video.
Sorry.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you click the notification bell so you'll get notified when we post again. Again, Aiden is asleep, but y'all can see Ava. She got hair, right? Yeah. Look at her.
Oh, too bright.
It's too bright. You say hey. You say hey, baby. You say hey. You gotta look up.
I want you to add that picture of y'all together, because people don't say y'all look alike, but y'all definitely do.
My baby. But alright, we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.